Hi, welcome back to Keto Mix Chick. I'm Stephanie, and today is January 30th, 2022, day 30 of the BBB&E challenge. That's beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. So today is Sunday, and I didn't go to church, but I did watch on YouTube. It's almost around 1 o'clock, and so I'm just getting myself together. And this morning, as promised, I made myself an egg coffee in my new cup. Foamy egg coffee. And I'm just getting my day started. I'm going to prepare some scrambled eggs and bacon. I weighed myself this morning and I just lost the 2 pounds that I gained, which is kind of disappointing. I've been really thinking about what I'm going to do after this and what I can do to get more fat off my body and lose more weight. And I've come up with a plan. And I think one of the reasons why I haven't had as much fat loss or weight loss as I wanted is I may be consuming too much fat. So when you're on keto, your body turns from being burning carbs and sugars to burning fat. And that's why you typically lose weight, because your body starts to burn fat. When it runs out of the fat that you're putting in it, it burns the fat that you already have on it. And I think maybe I'm putting too much fat in it, therefore I'm not burning any of the fat on my body. So I'm going to look at maybe having some lean days or less fat days to force my body to utilize the fat on my body instead of the fat that I'm eating. That's what I'm looking into. I have come up with a plan, and I'm trying to make it so that I'm not having to count macros and track and all that, because it's just a nuisance to me. And it's almost like being on Weight Watchers, which I've done before, where you have to count points. And when you're trying to lose weight, a lot of times that is really the way you have to do it. But I'm trying to avoid that. So in my transition, initially I'm going to start off with not tracking and just eating off this certain food list, which I'm going to go over on the absolute last day, which is going to be Monday. So I don't want to go into too much detail. I kind of early checked my inches, and I have lost inches, and I did lose some weight. So it wasn't a complete disaster. It was helpful, and it got me looking into a lot of things. So I'm going to prepare my breakfast, and I'll be back. I'm back. I didn't make any bacon. I just decided to do 2 buttery scrambled eggs. I will put my demo up here for you to see. I'm just going to eat this for right now and see where we go from there. I'm going to put a chuck roast on. And like I said, today I'm just going to have a day inside. I'm not going to go anywhere, and I'm not going to do anything. And I think sometimes as Americans and as people in general, we're always just going and doing. And sometimes you just need to chill. So I'm going to eat my 2 eggs. And then I'm going to chill. Relax. And I'll be back later with whatever I have for lunch or dinner. Probably just some chuck roast for dinner and maybe a snack or something. All right, I'll see y'all later. So I put the chuck roast in the crock pot, and now I'm going to eat some of it. This is just like a little portion of it. It's still cooking in the crock pot, but I got hungry, so I decided to try some of it, and I may have some more a little later, but I'm just gonna munch on this for right now for my lunch / dinner for dinner. But before this, I had a beef stick, and so now I'm just gonna enjoy this meat from the crock pot chuck roast. Hi. So today I want to do a let's chat. So let's chat. Today I want to talk about the difference between diet and lifestyle. While I was out and I was telling someone about my keto YouTube channel, and another lady was also present, and she said, "Well, that's just a diet. That's not a lifestyle." And so that led me to really think about it. And I said, no, it is a lifestyle. But to be honest, it's what you make it. So a diet is something that you do temporarily to achieve some weight loss. And then you go back to your old habits. And normally you gain back what you lost, and a lot of times more than what you lost originally. So a diet is temporary, whereas a lifestyle or a lifestyle change, making something that you're doing more permanent. A lifestyle is long term, and with that you have more success because you'll make if you're doing it for long term, you'll maintain the weight loss and you'll be more healthy. So that leads us back to the question, is keto a lifestyle or is it a diet? Well, it's what you make it. I have chosen personally to make it a lifestyle. Before I started my YouTube channel, had done keto for a year. And so I'm going into my second year, and I'm leaning more towards, in the beginning of this year, a ketovore, which is more meat-based keto. That's what I'm looking into doing more this year. But I'm still keto. I want to remain keto. And I think if you give keto an honest try, I say give it 2 or 3 months. You, one, will see some results in the weight loss area and how you feel, and you will want to maintain it, because that's the big thing for me. Is the reason I decided to make it a lifestyle instead of a diet was because of so many of the physical improvements and feelings. Like I'm not as hangry anymore. I've lost weight. My skin is better and clearer. I have had a reduction of pain. Like, but everybody's experience will be different. But I say give the experience a try. They say it takes 66 days to make something a new habit. So I say give it 2 or 3 months and try for yourself. If you don't like it, you can always go back to what you did before. If you don't see the benefit in it, you can always go back to your mashed potatoes and your bread and your pasta. You can always go back to those things. Those things aren't going anywhere. Or you could give it an honest try, see and experience the benefits, and get a whole new lifestyle. So just keep that in mind. It can be a diet or it can be a lifestyle. And you choose what's best for you, because there are so many things out here. There's keto, there's carnivore, there's Mediterranean diet, there's Atkins, there's this, there's that. You have to find what works for you and stick to it so that you can be a happier, healthier person. And that's the difference between a diet and a lifestyle. So I wanted to do a quick wrap up of day 30 of the BBB&E challenge. Earlier I showed that I had some of chuck roast I put in the crock pot. I end up having a little bit more later. I also had some carnivore lamb crisp. It was like half a pack. Really, it was just some crumbs. It wasn't that much. And I also end up eating a Chomps beef jerky stick. And so that is a wrap for the day. I had an LMNT water as well. So the day in all included the scrambled eggs, the egg coffee for breakfast. Then I ended up having a beef stick. Then I started munching on the chuck roast. Had a good almost half of that chuck roast. And then I had some crumbs of some keto crisps, carnivore crisps. Yeah, carnivore crisps. And then I had a Chomps beef jerky stick. So that is everything I had for the day. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. We will be wrapping up the BBB&E challenge tomorrow and be talking about what direction we're going to go in next. So I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Like and subscribe.